いや、動かない。あ、やばい、動けない。助けて
逆に被害できた。
お前に守れよ、お前が。
どういうこと？はい。いた。何お前。
ネネチ死ぬ？ちょっとなんか村人の音するし平気だね。
Domo. So I'm preparing some basic Japanese grammar lessons right now, and I hopefully will finish them soon. But while doing so, I was also thinking what else could be helpful for learning Japanese or to improve Japanese. One big thing is of course Japanese vocabulary. But then I also realized that there is some practice I can offer you, and for that I actually already have a template. I'm talking of course about my clips. In my clips I use Japanese subtitles with furigana for people who want to learn Japanese. So there is already vocabulary there that can be used for practice. So this is my idea. In the comment section I will link you a free app that is called AZKi. AZKi is an app that allows you to create your own flashcards for learning. So when you open the app, it's pretty much empty, because the idea is you create your own flashcards. And of course you are open to do exactly that. But the app also allows you to import already created decks with flashcards. For the last days I started to create my own deck with most of the vocabulary I come across when I work on my clips. So it just started and there are only like 200 words in there right now, but the idea of course is that I will grow the deck over time while keep translating clips. Which means yes, there are only 200 words, but all these words can also be found in my clips. Which means you not only have flashcards help you memorize words, which let's be honest, for most of us it's not a very effective way to memorize words. But to help memorize them, you also have now my clips, in which these words are being used that you have in the flashcards. So with my clips you not only have them visualized, but also you can hear them spoken at the same time, which is much more effective than just hammering in vocabulary with flashcards. The idea is that you watch a clip, and if you have trouble understanding the Japanese, you can go to my deck of flashcards that has a lot of the words used, learn them maybe 10 to 15 minutes a day, whatever is comfortable for you. And after you feel confident enough, or a certain time like a week has passed, you go back to the clip and see if you understand the Japanese better. Of course you can then repeat this as much as you want, like, I don't know, a million times, and of course every time with ad blockers off. Joke aside, because there will be anyway some accusation about farming views for my clips with this. This is just what I can offer you right now for you to learn some vocabulary. And I mean, there is a reason why I go through the trouble to add Japanese subs with furigana to my clips. We all used flashcards for tests before, try to hammer some words, formula or whatever in your brains to pass a test, and then immediately forgetting everything after the test is over. Because flashcards are not the most effective way to remember things long time, only for short memory. A better way to remember vocabulary is to hear and say them in real examples. And additional visuals can help you remember by connecting words with pictures. Repetition is still very important, so flashcards are still an useful and simple tool for that. So that's why my offer for you to practice some vocabulary, and as bonus have some hearing comprehension practice too, to use my clips and to use my deck of flashcards. If you want to know with which clip you should start, I can recommend you to use the video I show you in the background. That's where I started with doing the flashcards. You find a big portion of the vocabulary used in this clip in my deck of flashcards. A link to the video should pop up in the top right corner right now, but you also will find it in the description and in the comments. In the comments I will also provide you a link for the free flashcard app AZKi and a link to download my deck. You can also find my Discord there, which I recommend because I will keep adding words to my deck while translating clips and then keep you updated on my Discord. But wait, before you start with the video I just mentioned and you see in the background, there are a couple of things I want to say about this video. Because I'm not perfect, I'm also learning Japanese and mistakes happen. That's why I want to do some corrections and also give you some additional information about expressions and some grammar that appears in the video.
あ、中に入ってる。あ、ダメなんだよ、それ中入っちゃう。これ、まだちょっと入らないでもらって。
So we already start with some additional information at the 9-second mark. What I forgot here is morote. Morote is the Kansai dialect for morate and means could you please do this for me. So with that said, the phrase translates loosely into could you not yet enter the house for me please.
殴るぞ。なんで死んじゃうよ。いいよ、初日から。
At 2:03, Marine does not say ino shin kara, but shonichi kara. So it translates more to are you okay with it being the first day, or are you okay with someone dying the first day?
おマリン守れよ、お前が。
どういうこと？はい。
痛っ。何お前。面白い女。俺様守らせてやるっつってんの。
A bit later at 2:31, there is an additional small tsu before the normal tsu because Japanese, which stands for the expression toite irundayo, which means I said you can protect me in a very pushy or overbearing way. Something like be grateful I allow you to protect me. But of course here it is a joke, just bantering between the two.
え？
おい。
あ？
おい。
だってね。
俺様守らせてやるっつってんの。
おじゃあはい。
And here at 2:37 we have the same thing. It's to 10. No.
何これ？8目赤い。
なんか桃鈴さんがヘイト買ってるから。
At 5:05, Marine uses the expression haitokata, which translates to buying the hate and means something like taking the bait. As example, someone is trolling you on the internet and you take the bait and respond to him. So in this case, you are buying the hate.
あずきちが掘ってる。
あ、ポルポルだ。
うん、リンゴもらっちゃった。
どうも。
どうも。
あずきこりです。
あずきこりかわいいね。あ、
At 5 minutes and 38 seconds, AZKi uses a pun by binding her name AZKi with the word for lumberjack kikori to AZKi kori.
なんか村人の音するし。平気だね。お前よー。ごめんなさい。生きてるか。ごめんなさい。なんで？おかしいよ絶対。
And the last thing I have to mention for this video is at the 12-minute mark and 53 seconds. Here I used the wrong kanji for okashi. If this kanji means funny and not strange, for strange you use this kanji. Well, I say use, but I was told that you normally write both in kana only, and that's what I will do in the future, so this mistake won't happen again. And that's it. Good luck with practice and have a wonderful day.